everyone, I'm Esther Kovac and I'm here at Amsterdam Drone Week today. This is the first day of the event. I'm very excited to have here Maria from EASA. Hi Maria.
Hi Esther, how are you?
Fine, excited to be here again. It's a great event and EASA is one of the main partners, right? So, during these few days, there will be multiple workshops with the EASA stakeholders explaining multiple information and the complex topics for the audience. So one of them is obviously, the use space, the hottest topics. So I'm just wondering, learning about the lessons learned of the few last years. What do you think? How can you work together with the stakeholders? What can EASA and the Commission do together? And what's your suggestions?
Thank you very much, Esther, and thank you very much, everybody, for listening to the drones talks and this, and also for participating in the EASA high-level conference and the Amsterdam Drone Week. So I share with you, it's a great event. Actually, the US space regulation and the commitment to develop the US space regulations was born in Amsterdam. So there in 2018, we committed to develop a framework that was appropriate and enable the flourishing of a new community, a new stakeholders that they were not always the NSP. So to enable new entrants, new organizations to provide traffic management services, as we call US space. So how do we suggest and how do we really work with the stakeholders to enable the implementation of these new regulations? So we have several initiatives in EASA, in EASA with the European Commission and with all the member states I will try to mention. So first, very concrete and oriented to the certification of US space service providers and common information service providers when they are single common information service providers. We have created a task force with the member states representatives in which we try to harmonize the certification approach for the whole European Union. So we have representatives actually of 22 member states. We invited all EASA member states, but not everybody can afford to come to Cologne every 3 months. And nevertheless, we keep every member state in the loop. And what we try to develop is best practice, checklist, list of evidence that we will expect all together these new entrants. So we need to put ourselves in the shoes of the new entrants that they may not have the same maturity that NSPs or other organizations to go through a certification process. So we try to innovate, we try to develop things that can be affordable, but at the same time, obviously, ensure us that we will have a high level of safety. So this is the first initiative. We work since 2018 with a network of US space stakeholders, and we believe it has been already confirmed by the European Commission. The Commission at the time was the one establishing the network. And we do believe that now also with the Drones Strategy 2.0, it was confirmed that we need this network to go from the development now to the implementation. So it's a great opportunity to enable everybody also to share and exchange best practices and to learn from each other. And what we have as well is the informal group of experts with industry. We invite industry member states all together to try to share experience and to try to learn from what it has worked and to try to improve what is not working. So we have different initiatives, and soon we will have also a series of workshops and webinars in which we will go more details on the regulations. So we'll try to explain the EMCs and how to comply with the regulations, so a little bit more usually legal, but it's necessary.
It's definitely necessary. I think education is the key, and what EASA does is crucial for safety and involving stakeholders. This is amazing. And I'm just wondering, probably there are a lot of challenges here because it's such an amateur, I can say it loud, industry still. We're not coming from aviation, or half of them is not coming of aviation. So I think it needs to be still a little bit more mature. So what challenges you see from your side, saying that.
There are many challenges. There is a lot of opportunities being brought by airspace also in the area of ATM. So we see that will bring us towards really digitalization of provision of services. But there are a lot of challenges. The challenges are that we are learning by doing. So usually in aviation, so we also were learning by doing, but now we know a lot and we try to improve. And now we are in the first stages of aviation, but we go very fast. We don't take 50 years to learn, so we need to take months to learn and improve. So the challenges that we find is that the concept is new, so we need all to understand, are we in the same use case? Are we in the same mindset? So the concept is new. The common understanding of the concept is a challenge, and we are getting through, but it's still difficult. The stakeholders, as you said, the industry is new, come with new challenges, and we are the same regulators and certification authorities, and we need to deal with the new entrants, and we cannot apply the same methods. So
exactly, yeah.
So these are challenges to mention the more important ones. And then we need to share the aerospace with the community, which is already there. So they need also to do something to accommodate. And the challenge is always to try to find a balance that everybody has a fair access to the aerospace. Still, we don't compromise safety, or still we don't unnecessarily burden existing aerospace users. So these challenges are the ones we are facing, and they are obviously the more technical challenges, like aerospace designations by the member states. You know, member states, they are not having endless resources in terms of money, projects, and stuff, and aerospace risk assessments will be demanding tasks for the member states. So these are challenges, to mention some, but we will get there.
No, and in my personal opinion, EASA is leading the way. You know, I say it out loudly. I think, you know, word-wise, EASA is really innovative and really, you know, doing the best. Such a short time, so many great regulation out now, you know, and this regulation already implemented and people making revenue out of it. So, you know, and never compromise safety. So, you know, I love EASA personally. That's my message here, you know. And thank you so much, Maria, for the interview. You know, thank you.
Thank you, Esther. Thank you.